wrestling at the state fairgrounds. All is fair at the NJCAA tournament. Iowa Western pinning its way to the podium. How many Reivers come back to Council Bluffs? An All-American. A banner night for the Titans. Does Lewis Central finally get over the hump? Flags flying in Canesville Arena. The 18th ranked Reivers, a score to settle with some Hawks. Ball Hawks ×2. The guys put the hammer down. 5th ranked Iowa Western ready to make a run in the playoffs. So slow down and pay attention. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now. Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Now, let me see. We've already grappled with the state wrestling tournament. Next up, the 13th ranked Reivers travel to the capital city for the NJCAA National Championship. And Iowa Western qualifiers in 9 of the 10 weight classes. That's pretty good, especially for a second-year program. So it's anybody's game. It's game on at the state fairgrounds. Ready to roll in the Richardson O. Jacobson Exhibition Center. First up, 125, John Pellegrino from Nassau CC comes around for 2, and the 4th-ranked Pellegrino shuts out the Reivers' Adrian Lozano 7-0. Next at 133, losing 4-3 in the third, seconds left, Iowa Western Seth Stender takes down Charlie Huff from Gloucester. The sophomore wins it 5-4. Now, what was the move?
It was just a lateral drop. It's a type of throw. He was kind of pushing in the whole time with tie-ups and stuff, and I just, 10 seconds left, and I just felt him push, and it was all I had left, so I figured try it. It worked. Works
for Peter Stewart at 141. Second period, rolls Darius Henderson from Lincoln College on his back and sticks him. Now, first round philosophy.
Get in and get out as soon as I can and take care of business, pretty much. Just go in and do my thing, and I know if I go hard enough, I'll end up where I wanted to be.
Head coach Josh Watts leading the troops. 165, arm drag. Sean Doolin, takedown. And then gets 2. The freshman holds on to dump Juan Diaz from Nassau 3-2.
That's a big relief. I mean, coming in here, it's a pretty tough tournament, and the first one's always the roughest to get warmed up, started, but I got my engine moving now, and I'm ready to go.
Ready to rock at heavyweight, unseeded Aaron Satterwhite gets away. The sophomore grabs a 4-3 lead. 8th ranked Michael Williams from Western Wyoming gets 2 later in the second period, goes up 5-4. Then in the third, gets around, and Michael Williams outscores a game Aaron Satterwhite 9-6. So Iowa Western grapples with 5 first-round matches. The Reivers walk away with 3 wins. So, not bad. Iowa Western, 7 guys into the winner's bracket, the second round. And get a load of this, 4 of those guys have yet to wrestle, enjoyed a first-round bye. Now, head coach Josh Watts tells me the second round can either make a team or break a team. First round winner, the Reivers, 11th ranked Seth Stender in a knockdown dragout at 133. Late first period, in some serious trouble. 5th ranked Eric Hughes from Labette going for the pin, and he gets it with just 5 seconds left and is fired up. 141, second period, 6th ranked Peter Stewart from Iowa Western on top. Number 2, Stephen Rupert from Muskegon escapes and leads it 2-0. Rupert holds off a disappointed Stewart just barely 2-1. 6th ranked Reiver Casey Einerson, a first round bye at 149. First period against number 4, Bo Roberts from Clackamas CC. And check this out, just flips him. Einerson's up 2-0. Later in the first, now Roberts gets 2 back, and then 3 more. Back points, grabs a 5-2 lead, stayed that way till the third.
Charlie underneath, 1-3.
Too little, too late. Bo Roberts sends Casey Einerson away with a 5-4 loss. 157, Iowa Western Zach Bennett gets away from Colton Thornton from Northwest. 3-3 in the third. Under a minute to go. 5th-ranked Bennett trips him. The freshman, after a first-round bye, gets his first win and had no doubt.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I know third period when it comes around, I'm gonna wear out. I have better conditioning.
Conditioning, not a problem at 165. Scoreless in the third, Dylan Francisco, the critical takedown, and the fifth-ranked wrestler from Muskegon hands the Reivers Sean Doolum a tough 3-0 loss. Iowa Western's Dan Williams, a first-round bye at 174. First period, just muscles down 12th-ranked Blaine Hill from Neosho. The Reivers sophomore comes around for 2 more in the second. An unranked Dan Williams wins it 5-1. Now, how exactly did he see this match?
Not like that. I wasn't going to be able to do anything flashy on him. I want to keep it basic, simple. The two at the end in the first really helped my confidence because I just shot in and got it.
Devin Peterson gets it at 184, a quick and easy 2, and after a first-round bye, the 10th-ranked Reivers throws Austin Warren from Rend Lake College 17-6.
Yeah, it felt good to just get that match out of the way and open up on my offense and go the whole period and score points.
Points at a premium. Iowa Western sits up, sending 3 to the championship quarterfinals Friday night. The Reivers' Adrian Lozano gets another shot at 125, and the Iowa Western freshman does not disappoint. Sticks Carson Henry from Rochester in the second. 133, second period, the Reivers' Seth Stender on the bottom holds onto the ankle, but can't hold on. And Tyler Reese from Iowa Central gets the pin. After winning his first match, Seth Stender loses 2 and is done. Peter Stewart bounces back from a tough loss at 141. 5-5 in the extra period, and the Reivers just sticks it to Braxton Owens from Darton. 149, Iowa Western's Casey Einerson takes it to Robert Lano from Gloucester in the second period. Goodbye, the freshman, still alive. The Reivers' Sean Doolum won his first match at 165, lost his second, and then here, Parker Sturgis just parks the freshman for good with a second period pin. Finally, to heavyweight, Aaron Satterwhite takes down Jeff Erickson from Iowa Lakes. One more time in the first period, the sophomore Aaron Satterwhite lives to see another day with a 6-4 win. In all, 6 Reivers wrestle in the consolation first round. 4 come up winners, 3 flex their muscles, win by pin, and 2 go home. But what about the lucky 7 and the 3 guys still alive for a national championship? When we come back.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
The odds of this daughter of a clergyman spending 11 weeks at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org.
Let's turn over this log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Corum's Flowers and Gifts in Council Bluffs for over 100 years. Online specials and giveaways on Facebook.
The Reivers, alive and well at the NJCAA tournament. And it's real simple. Win, and you're in. Lose, and it's a long fight back for third on the other side of the bracket. So let's get back to the capital city. Second session, Friday night at the fairgrounds. Championship quarterfinal round features 3 Reivers. And first up, 157, Justin Cash cashes in on Iowa Western Zach Bennett's for 2. The Ren Lake College wrestler a quick 2-zip lead. Down 3-1 in the second, Bennett gets away, cuts it to 1. Seconds left in the match. The freshman tries to pull him back for 2, but time runs out. Justin Cash escapes Zach Bennett's with a 4-3 win. 174-pound quarterfinal match, scoreless in the second. Top-ranked Trent Noon from Clackamas gets away from the Reivers' Dan Williams, up 1-0. Stayed that way till the third. Noon with the double leg, and it's 3-0. The #1 wrestler in the nation hands Dan Williams a 6-2 loss. Finally at 184, Iowa Western's Devin Peterson locks up with 6th-ranked Caleb Rivera from North Idaho College. In first period, Peterson down in some pain. The freshman from Wisconsin Rapids suffers a sprained left ankle, loses by injury default. Devin Peterson finished for the tournament. And to add insult to injury, the Reivers go 0 for 3 in the quarterfinal round. Moving the second round consolations. 125, Iowa Western's Adrian Lozano escapes Michael Nguyen from Southwestern Oregon, but that's it. Nguyen here, a little bit quicker, piles up the points, wins by majority decision 12-1. The Reivers' Adrian Lozano finishes his tournament at 1-2. Moving to 141, head coach Josh Watts' last-second instructions to Peter Stewart, and the freshman from Iowa Western wins the hands fight, gets away from Terrence Moore from Neosho, is up 3-1. Iowa Western's Peter Stewart stays alive with a 5-1 win. The Reivers' Casey Einerson had his way at 149, as Michael Anderson from Kennedy King College on his back can't stick him, but Einerson keeps kicking with a 17-8 majority decision. And finally in the second round consolations, Xavier Fisher from Colby CC, a leg up on Aaron Satterwhite from Iowa Western. Just trips him. Fisher takes it by majority decision. The Reivers' Aaron Satterwhite finishes his tournament at 1-2. Second-year head coach Josh Watts, 4 guys left, and each 1 win away from becoming an All-American. Iowa Western's Peter Stewart goes for it at 141. Cody Phobes from Gloucester, does he get 2? Official says yes, up 5-1. Later in the second, goes for 2 more. And Cody Phobes from Gloucester outpoints the Reivers' Peter Stewart 11-6. Next at 149, Casey Einerson in a struggle with Spencer Rutherford from Labette. And Rutherford somehow comes out on top. Literally and figuratively. This one down to the last second. And Casey Einerson loses a nail-biting 10-9 decision. Hey, Zach Bennett is an All-American. Whips Drake Lowwarn from Colby 16-7.
It means basically, they're one of the better ones in the NJCAA, I guess. Feels good. We worked hard and it's paid off.
Pays off for Dan Williams at 174. Just drives Calvin Argueta from Harper College right out of the circle. The sophomore gets 2 and is on his way. Third period, Williams in the same position last year, just not going to be denied this time. Manhandles him. Dan Williams pushes past Argueta and is an All-American, winning 10-5.
It feels good. I missed out. I lost in this round last year, and I missed out on it by 1 match, and I wasn't going to let this guy take it away from me. Last year I got up 4-0 and lost the lead. I got up by 4 points this time, and I told myself I'm not going to lose it this time.
What does it mean to the program to have your first 2 All-Americans in your second season?
I think it means a lot to take that next step. Last year we were here, didn't have any All-Americans, had 2 guys in the All-American round. This year we came away with some All-Americans, and we'll see how high they place tomorrow.
So, sophomore Dan Williams here and freshman Zach Bennett give Iowa Western 2 All-Americans in just the second season of Reaver wrestling. And they're not done yet. So, what a night. 2 Reivers survive and live to see another day, or make that 2 All-Americans. Now, where will they finish? How high will they go? After a well-deserved night's rest, it's game on once again. Saturday morning, full of anticipation. Consolation quarterfinals get underway. 157, Fifth-ranked Zach Bennett from Iowa Western takes on Adam Hill from Stevens Tech. Now Hill along for the ride in the first period. And finally the freshman puts him down to grab a quick 2-0 lead. Zach Bennett wins again, 4-2.
I kept battling. I had better position. I scored the first 2 points, so basically sealed the match. I knew I had to win if I had that lead.
Off to the consolation semis. Bennett leads Stephen DeWitt from Harper at 3-2 in the third, and then here, an easy 2. And Zach Bennett wins again, 5-2.
It was a tough match for me, I guess. Slow scoring. We both had the same style, so I mean, I just outscored him.
So Zach Bennett is in the consolation final, the fight for third place. The Reaver with the escape in the third, tied at 3. Into overtime, Colton Thornton from Northwest, who lost to Bennett's by 1 Friday, drives for 2 and gets it. Thornton wins, 5-3.
Finished 4th. I mean, I wanted to win it, but you know, you gotta settle down. I mean, once in a while and look back and say, yeah, it was a good season. 4th place isn't bad for freshman year. It's not what I wanted, but you can't always get what you want.
No, you can't. Finally, Iowa Western's Dan Williams looking to be dangerous in the 174-pound consolation quarters. Ross Taylor from Western Wyoming says, no, you don't. Third period pin.
I relaxed. I got a lead and just tried to sit on it. I should have kept trying to score. One more would have locked it away, and I relaxed too much.
The Reaver left to wrestle for 7th place and can't quite get 2 against 4th-ranked Nick Lawrence from Iowa Lakes. Time runs out. Dan Williams loses 1-0 and finishes in 8th place.
It feels good to be an All-American. I wish I would have placed a little bit higher. But, I mean, there's hundreds of kids home right now wishing they could be in my position, so I'm not going to sulk on it.
No reason to. The Reivers finished 19th in the team standings. Iowa Western, in only its 2nd season, comes home with 2 All-Americans. Josh Watts and the Reivers left it all on the mats. What's left for Iowa Western's women's basketball team? Payback time, later in the show.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in Southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Time for that million-dollar question. Is this Lewis Central's year? The Lady Titans certainly hope so. I mean, after all, 7 is a lucky number. And throw in the fact 7th-ranked LC no longer has to duke it out with some of the state's big girls. So that elusive state tournament, once again, just 1 win away. Here's IWTV student Mike Byland.
Lewis Central lines up having lost 6 straight regional finals. The Titans look to change their luck against Indianola. Right off the tip, Indians draw first blood Rachel Kale with the layup. That doesn't faze the Titans' Alexis Spillman with the uncontested 3. Lewis Central's Paige Beacom with a nice pass to Amy Peterson for the bucket. Titans jumping lead after one, 17-9. Indianola's Erica Davison nailing the 3. Indians cutting it to 4. Lewis Central's Aubrey Norville, nice pump fake up and in with the foul. The senior would make the free throw. LC leads at the break 23-15. Indianola's not going away. Markayla Mayer with an easy layup. The Titans back the other way. Aubrey Norville with another tough one. Senior led all scorers with 19. Indians circle the wagons down by 10. Full court press paying off. Allie Orwig, the senior, finishes with 9. Indianola's Erica Davison hits a 3, bringing the Indians within 9. Davison again from downtown, chalking up a team-high 12 points. Lewis Central would answer right back, Amy Peterson with a bucket. The Titans hit key free throws to close out the Indians 58-46.
Oh, it feels great. I mean, I remember watching them as little girls going to state and just knowing that I wanted to be there someday, so it feels great that it actually is true now. We always take time out of practice to shoot free throws, and a lot of us always stay after practice to shoot more too, and so I'm glad we did that because it paid off.
Well, it just comes down to the girls. I mean, they executed the game plan that we had going in to a T. They played hard. They stepped up and made some shots, and all the credit goes to them. I mean, they continue to surprise me and amaze me with the things that they do, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
You said earlier this season that your goal was to get 20 wins in the state.
That was our goals coming in. Win conference, 20 wins, win the state tournament, and I keep trying to tell them, if you can just get down there, anything can happen. Just proud of them. Just can't be any prouder of the girls' effort. Played your butts off tonight.
For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Michael Byland.
Thanks, Mike. Now, I will be at the state tournament and have all the LC highlights on our next show. Showtime for the Reivers on the other side.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or on an organized sports team, however you play, you risk injury. At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, we specialize in the prevention, recognition, treatment, and rehab of orthopedic and sports injuries. We have 30 combined years of experience, making us Southwest Iowa's leading physical therapy clinic. At our state-of-the-art facility and using the latest technology, we'll help you get back on the field fast. So if you experience a sports injury, you need to see us first. Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, your Southwest Iowa sports medicine professionals.
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
No es suficiente soñar y tener buenas notas para ir a la universidad. Hay ciertos pasos que debes tomar, como encontrar a alguien que te pueda ayudar. Es el primer paso y el más importante. Para los pasos que siguen, visita ayudameair.org.
Stop. What's she doing? She was the passenger. I was T-boned on the passenger side. We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk. I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed? Well, sir, you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the St. Albert Alumni Association.
March Madness is just about upon us, and the madness just got easier for the 5th-ranked Reivers. That's because the Indian Hills men's basketball team has been unceremoniously bounced from the regional tournament. Now, the league has taken action, disciplined the Warriors, stemming from an incident involving Indian Hills and Southeastern. So that makes Iowa Western the #1 seed. The Reivers can stay home for the entire tournament. And then there's the 18th-ranked ladies. Now, if the Reivers knock off Northeastern by 12 points or more, they'll be home for the regional final. Here's IWTV student Chad Ani.
Sophomore night at Canesville Arena. Reivers needing a solid victory over Northeast to lock up home court advantage in the playoffs. Lakota go, three-pointer good, and the home team is up early. Ty Smith then splits the D for the easy layup, giving the Reivers a 12-2 lead. Ty's family loving the effort. Hawks then go on a run to close the gap. Ivana Vuletic with a few nice moves, including this three-point play. Northeast keeping it close late in the first half. Visitors cut the lead to 3. Leah Scott answers right back with a three-point play of her own. Iowa Western takes a 36-32 advantage into the break. Coach Turgeon coaching up his squad heading into the second half. Reivers got the message. Lakota Go nails another of her 7 threes on her way to a game-high 27 as the home team shoots 58% from deep in the second half. Iowa Western wins it 85-65.
Girls were fantastic. You know, it's always a special night when it's sophomore night, but this one's a little bit more special. We have 9 sophomores out of our 11 players, and so it's been a close-knit group, and for them to come together like this and play against a very, very good Northeast team, it's just a special night, and I'm really proud of them.
With the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Chad Ani.
Saturday night at Canesville Arena, 5th-ranked Reivers flying with the Hawks. DJ Walker knocks down 3 of his 29. Reivers score the first 8 points. Visitors shoot back with 5 in a row. KJ Bluford hits it from way out. Moving on, Devin Brooks pulls out the move. What? Excuse me, sir. Lays it in. Reivers lead 24-15. Later in the first half, tie game. Give me that, says Sean Scott. He gets the transition layup and one. Home team leads at the break 40-39. Early in the second half, Reivers in transition. Tamian Pomley, bam! Rocky Reiver is loving it. He watches the Reivers outscore the Hawks 28-10 in the final 8.5 minutes. Tyrone Houghton, clear for takeoff. Look out below, young fella. Iowa Western just runs away. Reivers defeat the Hawks 88-67.
No, I had to talk because, some of our captains, they kind of don't talk, but I had to step it up because, I'm the big man, so everybody, they listen to me because I'm the big guy on the team. So, it just all talk. That's all we needed.
One thing I'm going to miss is the team chemistry and my green light. I think I have a good place. I know my role on this team, and I think I play it well. And another thing I'm going to miss is our record. We came out winning 20 in a row, and now our record is 28-2, and we have 30 regular season games, and 28 out of 30 games is a very big win.
For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Austin Heinen.
Thanks, Austin. So here's the way the regionals are set up. First, the men tip it off with Northeast once again Wednesday night, February 27th. Iowa Western takes it. The Reivers will face the winner of the Southeastern Marshalltown game Saturday, March 2nd. The ladies will face Northeast for the regional title that same night. So, March Madness is upon us. And then there's the reigning national champs. The top-ranked Iowa Western men's baseball team has come swinging out of the blocks. The Reivers are 6-2. Next home game Tuesday, March 12th, as one season just blends into another. And that's it for me. Another show has just blended into the record books. As always, for the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and I'll see you around.